It's like, what were you doing with my drapes? The drapes that were hanging in the apartment. I never got the answer to that. Hi, this is Kari from Sky Properties, and today we're talking about the uncomfortable position of talking to a tenant that has a roach issue. An inspection of the unit has probably already turned up a roach problem, so the next thing would be to take a block of units around that unit and that unit that you saw an issue in, and to schedule those for roach abatement. You can get ways to prep from the pest control company. Approaching the tenant is always uncomfortable if they're a long-term tenant and the first thing they say to you is, why do I have to do this? So, and I think the answer is to keep a roach-free building and a clean building. And I think that, frankly, all units in every building should be sprayed at least once a year. The prep for doing a roach spray is a lot, and people are very resistant to it. But if they don't do it properly, then the situation can continue. I think some management companies' approaches to tell people that if they don't prep right and the situation comes back, that they're going to have to pay for it. And I understand that sentiment. However, I do think you want your tenants telling you if there's a roach issue, because it can affect other tenants in the building. You want to try and be as positive about the situation as possible. When I say positive, I mean in that we're going to take care of it. This is how you do it. Then the situation will be behind us. So you want to be very matter of fact about it. You can get information from the pest control company and online as to how to abate a roach situation. With a third party involved on how to take care of it, it takes some pressure off the management company of being the bad guy. In California, we're required to give out a list of pesticides that are going to be used anytime a pest control company is at a property, or anytime you try to eradicate an insect yourself and use a spray or chemical of some sort. I highly recommend not doing that. I would say always use a pest control company and always get the information from them about what they use. They have door hangers that they hang up the day before. And I also recommend that you email those chemicals to each and every tenant and that they acknowledge that they have received that list from you. At Sky Properties, we include that list of chemicals that a pest control company uses in our lease, so people know ahead of time that we're going to use these chemicals before they move into our buildings. If a tenant is really resistant to using chemicals in their unit, I suppose you could put it upon them to eradicate these pests via natural means. They have to have a plan in place to get rid of them, because you can't let a roach situation go unaddressed, because it affects other people. And roaches are very dirty little animals, and they do need to be eradicated one way or another.